Like most artists, I love to create. The power of bringing new things into the world and sharing them with other people is really a compelling addiction. And I've like Jeremiah when he said about the word of God burning in his bones and being unable to remain silent. That's how I feel about actually making things, creating things, writing, expressing, bringing something new to the table, bringing something interesting to the table to share and to engage with other people. There's something so satisfying, and I often talk about this in respect to the book of Genesis. We find that God spoke the worlds into existence, but at every step, he actually punctuated the work of creation by kind of appreciating what he had brought into being. It says, and it was good, and it was good, and it was very good. And I think that we can gain that same satisfaction as we begin to kind of bring the inner wealth and those things that are in our heart out into the open and crystallize them into publications, products, platforms. Just bring them into something that others can enjoy and benefit from and engage with is hugely and deeply satisfying. And I do believe that it's wired into us as human beings, created in the image of the Creator, to make things, to multiply, to go forth, and to be fruitful. Essentially, we were created to be creators. And then that creativity, as we know, takes many forms. I mean, really, the rich, diverse nature of human creativity is unbounded. You just got to look at like someone who's an amazing cook. And just the wonder, I wonder, and I'm in awe at their ability. They take their produce, the substance of their craft, various food stuffs, and transform it into these incredible creations for other people to enjoy. Or the seamstress. When I was at art college, there was a textile department. And seriously, the textile students were, I think, some of the most boundlessly creative of any. The things that they brought into existence were literally quite mind-boggling. I absolutely loved it. And for them, cloth and thread is the stock of their trade and their talent. For me, words really are my core material. That's the clay that I work with. And I do my best to shape those words to kind of fit the hearts and minds of readers and build worlds and open doors with word keys shaped and cut by my experience, by my imagination. And through those words, I allow others to step inside my world and wander it's really when we the act of creativity, the act of creation is where we step inside out. What is hidden in our heart, what has been planted by our Father inside of us. It's like when we actually begin to express our creativity in whatever way that is. It opens a door for others to step inside our inner world. And so this ocean of possibility, this ocean of opportunity that many people are looking for outside of themselves and chasing after all of these different things, really the opportunity, the possibility, the potential actually lives inside our heart, in our spirit. That is where we will find what we've been looking for. To put it one way, we're seeking to discover something that we already have. And it's really just a matter of pressing through and pressing in and spending time waiting on the presence of God for that inner life to open up, to take the time to tap our heart for ideas that were planted long ago, even before we were formed in the womb, God had plans and purposes for us, and had certain things that He has shaped us and designed us and desires us to bring into existence and bring into the world. As Jesus said, He is the vine and the Father is the gardener. The Father is the one who plants the seeds. He is the one who plants the ideas and the dreams and the desires in our heart. As we delight in Him, it says He will give us the desires of our heart. And those desires have been planted like long before we ever spoke our first word, I believe. God has a plan and a purpose, a destiny for each one of us, a creative calling and vocation that we can discover and step into increasingly. And we step into it by stepping into it, if that makes sense. Not just waiting for it to arrive, but actually being actively participatory in the process of unwrapping it and finding out what it is. We discover by doing in many ways. And so I just encourage you to spend time in the garden of your inner man. Look to go inside, spend time with your Father, and harvest the endless ideas that He has planted there. And then look for ways and work with Him, fellowship with Him, to bring those ideas into the world, because the world honestly never tires of new expressions of life. And there is so much life that resides within your heart, and it's just waiting and begging and desirous to come out. Well, thanks for listening. Hopefully it's been an encouragement to you today. If you want to connect any further, you can do so through my website at davidleemartin.com. Have a great day.